Illuminating Emerson, the history of tomorrow, today. Episode 86, Superconductors, the student conduct system, and you. Academic institutions exist for the transmission of knowledge, the pursuit of truth, the development of students, and the general well-being of society. It is the goal of the college and its disciplinary system to help provide an environment which is most supportive of and conducive to the maximum intellectual, psychological, social, physical, and spiritual growth of all of its students. As a community of learners, Emerson College attempts to offer to its members those procedures of order through which the separate investigations of the many learners on campus can meet each other, interchange, and change. Beware, my manners. One cannot begin to discuss conduct at Emerson College without first introducing its coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, our first superconductor of the evening, Mr. Bradford Hintonburg.
Hello, I'm Bradford. And I'm here to show you exactly what it takes to transform a weak, flabby little conductling into a strong, powerful superconductor.
1 minute there, Bradford. Before you can sit on a conduct board, you'll need special training.
Did someone say train?
Well, yes, I just said...
All aboard, conductlings!
These conduct board trainees have just begun a journey that will define them forever. This voyage will be riddled with trials and tribulations before triumphantly depositing them at Justice Junction. Here they will finally cast off the shell of conductlinghood and blossom into fully formed superconductors. This train of conduct training is much like any other train. It has its passengers, its conductor, and its cargo. And just like any other train, it requires a constant supply of fuel to stay in motion. Can you guess what that fuel is?
Beautiful, clean American coal!
Wrong. This train, much like the brain inside your head, is fueled by your student handbook. Once you are familiar with your handbook, you're going to need to know how to ask questions. Conductlings, what do you think is a good question to ask a student brought before a board?
What's your favorite color?
Do you like my hair?
Do you believe that it's morally justifiable for a militarily superior nation to make a preemptive strike on a militarily inferior nation on the presumption that said nation may pose a threat in the future?
The road to Justice Junction is filled with peril, and many false destinations that will lead you astray if you do not keep your wits about you. What is it, Bradford?
We're coming up on Gossipopolis.
What?
Glad you asked. As I was saying, there are many pitfalls that must be avoided if one is to attain the coveted title of superconductor. The greatest of these is the siren call of Gossipopolis. As a conduct board member, you will be privy to some of the greatest secrets your college has to offer, and with that knowledge will come the temptation to share.
I thought sharing was...
You thought wrong. But do not despair. This slippery slope can be avoided if one remembers this simple idiom.
Loose lips sink trains.
Don't you just feel your body surging with the warm, rippling glow of secrecy? Congratulations, we've made it to Justice Junction. You are all now superconductors.
It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.